everybody on YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis XLR, right back at you with the 100 days of Yu-Gi-Oh! We're doing with 100 different decks over 100 different days. Today, everybody, is day 70. We're getting close to the end of the season, and we're taking a look at a Venom deck. Specifically, we're playing Venoms with Ogdoadics, trying to do some crazy combos with Bishbaalkin, eventually landing on Vennominon on the board with thousands upon thousands of attack points, and then blowing them up to summon out the Deity of Poisonous snakes. So we got ourselves our Venom deck today with our Ogdoadic combo, and we're going to be showing it off today in some duels on good old EDO Pro, showing off the cards, showing off the combos, teaching you how this deck works, and having ourselves a good time. So let's go over the deck list real quick, and then we'll get right into the duels. So for our deck list today, we're running one copy of Ogdo Abyss, one Vennominaga, one Curse of the Ogdoadic Light, two copies of Vennominon, the King of Poisonous Snakes. We have one Evil Dragon Ananta for backup plans. We have Masked Chameleon, one Zoha, the Ogdoadic Boundless, triple copies of Reptilian Codal, one copy of Lamia, two copies of Venom Serpent. We have Performapal Swing Cobra, three each of Nauya, the Ogdoadic Remnant, and Nanu, the Ogdoadic Remnant. We have one copy of Performapal Lizardraw and a Reptilian Lamia. Triple Snake Rain, one Reptilian Spawn, two Ogdoadic Water Lilies. We have Upstart Goblin. We have one card Destruction, two Reptilian Ramifications, Monster Reborn and Call by the Grave, double Rise of the Snake Deity, and triple Offerings to the Snake Deity. As for the extra deck, we have ourselves Reptilian Echidna, Reproticus, Alien Shot Trooper, one Appaloosa. We have Unchained Abomination, double King of the Feral Imps, one double A Zeus, just in case. We have Reptilian Hydra, Geomath Mech Magma, Reptilian Melusine, Borlode Savage Dragon, one Beos of the Diabolic Dragons, one Beelzeus of the Diabolical Dragons, and Ultimaya Bishbaalkin. As for the side deck, if you want to forego some of the Ogdoadic combos, you don't want to focus on Ultimaya, you can consider just running a lot more Reptilian things and reducing your opponent's attack to 0, and running things like Reptilian Vasky. You can have yourselves Ogdoadic Dark if you want more combos that side of the board. If you want more negates, go for Forbidden Droplet. Just get some more reptiles in the grave to make your Vennominon bigger. And if you really feel like you're not getting Rise enough, you can go for a third, but I find that 2 is plenty. 3 can be a little bricky. So, with all that being said, there's the deck. Let's go out into good old EDO Pro, show this deck off, show you how it works, and we'll have ourselves a good time. Alright, here our first opponent. Another day, another card game. We do want to go first in this deck. Very important. And yeah, that ought to work. Let's see. Oh, wait, no, that does not work. Well, yeah, this ought to still work. We're going to activate Snake Rain here. We're going to discard a card. And we're going to send all the snakes to the grave. And that's going to set us up for our big combo. Big combo incoming. We're going to send Curse to the grave, Nauya to the grave, Nunu to the grave, and then just pretty much whoever at that point, but certain monsters better than others. So we'll send Ogdo Abyss, have him set up. We're going to have ourselves a good old time. And this is a big combo, so do pay attention. There's a lot of steps to this. And my opponent does have interruption of some form. We don't know what it is yet. Could be a lot of things. Ash Blossom. Probably, well, Ash Blossom wouldn't stop this. So I don't know what exactly he has. Drollin Lockbird? Oh, I hope it's not Drollin Lockbird. That would be awful. That stinking bird. That stinking bird attacking my snakes. I don't appreciate. So, we're going to wait. We're going to see what this opponent going to do. Are they going to let me go for my snakes or no? Alrighty. Skullmeister says no to grave effects. Alright. Do I have a monster with 0 defense in the grave? I do still have a monster with 0 defense in the grave. So, that works. We're going to summon Masked Chameleon. When this is summoned, I can bring back a monster with 0 defense. Granted, because we're using Masked Chameleon, I can't do my big combo, but it's still better than doing nothing. It's better than doing nothing if I can at least do a little bit of something. So, what we're going to go ahead and do is, since we don't have much, I'd rather keep some of this stuff for later. So we're going to make King of the Feral Imps for now. We'll keep it nice and simple. Keep it nice and simple. Unfortunately, Interruption goes a long way to stop our combo. When it goes perfectly, it goes perfect. When it don't, things get a little rough, but we'll see how it goes. So, since we get that search, let's go ahead and get Kodal for later. There's a very nice tuner monster that helps us do our combo. But unfortunately, yeah, the fact that he stopped Nunu really doesn't help us. Alright, well, that's all we can do for now. Hopefully my opponent can't do much. I mean, he used up, like, half of his hand to do not much. Alright. Set card. Please don't summon a monster, that's all I ask. Because if he has a monster, it's okay. But I'd prefer him to not have a monster, because if he has a monster, it makes our combo do less. And we don't want to do less, we want to do more. Because we're trying to do Bishbaalkin. It's a very powerful card that can only be used by certain decks, and this happens to be one of them. Alrighty. Okay, Vennominaga, she's here. Alright, let's try this again. Nunu. Doo-doo. Artifact Sanctum. I see. My opponent just does not want me to play the game, does he? Now, let me guess, you're gonna go for Scythe? Just gonna go for Scythe and stop me from summoning anything, aren't you? Aren't you, laddie? It's pretty much what this deck is. It's just, like, Negat. Alright. Well, that is a damper on my parade. So I can't summon from the extra deck. Wait. I can make this work. I wanted to show off the Bishbaalkin combo, but we'll go for Plan B. What's Plan B, you ask? Well, let me explain. What we're going to do is the following. Use Curse's effect, Tributing Nunu. This is part of the Ogdoadic combo, but you'll see better things for later. We're still going to go for Venoms. So we're going to summon Curse. Since Curse was summoned, I get to bring back a monster. He also gets a monster, but it's not that relevant. Don't worry about it. It doesn't matter. He can have his Ghost Ogre. Go have an Ogre. Go to a swamp. I have a swamp, too. Yeah, you're negated. Don't even try it. You know, that's the thing about Venoms. They have a nice field spell. Venom Swamp. It doesn't do much. Not in today's game. I'm thinking that whenever they do get support, it'll do something there. You know, if Venoms had, like... I think they need to have the Predaplant engine sort of thing. You know, basically, like, a fusion spell that uses monsters with Venom counters. That would be pretty good. But like a bunch, they would need like a bunch of fusions. At least 2, maybe even 3. So we're going to play Lily. Since we have a bunch of reptiles on the grave, we're going to send Vennominon. And then I can bring back Vennominon, like so. And he's going to be big, 4,500. Pretty impressive. And let me think. What else do I want to do? I could summon this guy, sure. See, we're all about one big combo. But we have options for other things. So we're going to send all these to the grave, except for Naoya. So we're going to have 2 big boys. 2 big old boys. And, you know, this is going to be the end of... I mean, this guy is all about stopping me from playing. It clearly didn't work. Or, conversely, it did work. Numerons. Well... This is fine, because I have Ogdo Abyss, because I can just get rid of all of his, all the numbers. Man, this is a really annoying deck. It's a really annoying deck. You know, some people get annoyed when I play the Ogdoadic, Bishbaalkin combo, but Numerons are even more annoying, because they just cheat out 4 numbers from the deck, and, you know, then they can just attack, and, you know, do all the damage. They can certainly do that. Will he do that? I don't know. I mean, he's got the Numeron network. He's got the calling. Yep. He can certainly do that. Sadly, this will cost me with my Vennominon, but such is life. We must do what we must do. We'll see. So, yeah, he's going to go for all 4 of these. The question is, are you going to, like, immediately end the main phase? Yeah. Goodbye. Anything not summoned from the grave goes away. Vennominon stays, because he's a good boy. And my opponent, you know, he certainly... Oh, he's going to do it again. Okay. Can he do that? I guess he can do that again. But he can't, like, overlay these. Or anything. Not unless I'm mistaken. Very annoying deck. It's just Numerons. Numerons is an annoying bunch. So, my opponent surrenders. Unfortunately, this duel did not go the way I wanted it, I should say. The deck was about to do the combo, but my opponent was all negates. Negates and Numerons. But we were able to play through all his negates, play through his Numerons, and really, next turn I was just going to run him over. So, Ogdo Abyss, Vennominon, Bros for life. They won the first duel. So, let's go for duel number 2. And hopefully get to show off the Bishbaalkin combo. That's what I really want to do. But as you can see, even when we don't get the combo, this deck can still pull its weight. So, let's go for duel 2. Alrighty, second opponent. Let's go and do it again. Alright, we get to go first this time, which is National. The only thing I don't have is a tuner. Can I draw a tuner? Nope. Okay, well. We'll give it a shot. So we're going to go ahead and use both of our monsters here. We're going to go ahead and send Curse to the grave. And we'll use Nunu here. Send another Dark to the grave. We're going to send Zoha here. And let's see. I need a summon. I need things. I think I can still do this. Might be a little tricky doing this, but we're going to give it a shot. So we'll send our other Nauya to the grave. We don't need that. We're going to get Zoha here. And we're going to go for Nunu. There's a very specific combo to get this whole thing going. We're going to give it a shot. And I think, if I don't get interrupted, I can do this. So we're going to make King of the Feral Imps. We're going to attach material from our King of the Feral Imps in order to search Kotal. Because we need a tuner for this. All you need for this combo is Curse, Nauya, and a tuner. That's all you need. So we're going to go for Curse, ditching the King, because we don't need him anymore. He already did his job. We have a better King in our deck. And we are going to go ahead and special summon back Nauya. This is going to get us our Water Lily for later. That way we have it for later. It's just going to be near the end of the combo. So now what we're going to do, special summon Kotal. I have a Dark Reptile on the board. And so far, so good. I'm always worried about, like, Nibiru. That's the only thing this deck really fears is just Nibiruing. So, we're going to go ahead. Now we have a level 8 tuner and a level 8 non-tuner. We're going to make Bishbaalkin. Hacha. So Bishbaalkin, once per turn, I can put an even number of tokens on both players' field. I get 5, he gets 5. Don't ask what these these tokens are. I don't know what these tokens are. I don't know what the heck it is. It's a grabby face monster eyeball thing. It's kind of creepy, but don't worry. They're not going to be here for very long. So now we've done all this, we're going to go for Reproticus. Do not use this token. Never use the token that Reproticus will point to. We're going to use his effect. Change this into a reptile monster. So now I can make Reptilian Echidna. Hacha. And we're not going to use Reptilian Echidna just yet. We don't want to do this. Instead, we are going to make Unchained Abomination. Very important. So now we'll use Echidna. This will search us 5 things. We're going to get our 2 Pendulum Scales, as well as Lamia. I'm just going to grab Lamia real quick. And we're going to get Lizard Draw. I already have a level 4, so I don't need to get another one, but I'm going to get another one. We're going to get Venom Serpent, so he feels like he belongs, which he definitely does. And we'll get ourselves another Kotal. That way I can put a Synchro on the board as well as doing all this other stuff. So we're going to make our Scales, Lizard Draw, and Swing Cobra, which are thankfully reptile pendulums that have the scales we need. And we're going to summon all of our level 4s. We're going to put Kotal over here so I don't touch it by accident. And Lamia here, very nice card. When this is summoned, I get to search a level 8 reptile like Ananta. This way, if something horribly, horribly wrong happen, we'll be good. So we're going to go ahead and use Lamia and Serpent bring out Mighty Frame. Use his effect to ditch Lamia. Put a couple counters on these tokens. Now we use Lizard Draw. I'm going to pop Lizard Draw to draw a card. And Abomination pops Mighty Frame. This will activate Frame's effect to bring back our Lamia and our Venom Serpent. Hacha. So now we have 6 stars for our Hydra. So we're going to go for Hydra. And that's going to activate. And I could also use Lamia if he had monsters with attack, but he doesn't. This will pop all the tokens and draw 5. Sadly, I did not happen to draw any of my traps other than, you know, the Rise of the Snake Deity, which is nice and all. Let me think about this. I kind of needed more, but this will work just fine. So what we're going to go ahead and do is activate Snake Rain, ditching our Nauya in the hand. We're just going to send a bunch more reptiles. Well, actually, I'm going to keep that Chameleon just in case I need it for things. 3 and 4. That's good. Very good. Let me think. 1, 2, 3. No. Yes. Yes. Okay. Activate Ogduatic Lily. This is going to send Vennominaga to the grave. Or, Vennominon, I'm sorry. We're getting into Vennominaga in a minute. In a minute. So we'll have a 7,500 point Vennominon. Pretty nice. We're going to activate Monster Reborn to bring back our Serpent yet again. Because he's a good boy Venom Serpent. And we're going to make Melusine. That way we can just make a monster's attack 0 if he uses monster effects. And that will conclude our turn. Last thing though, Unchained blows up a card in the end phase. You want to get rid of Echidna. You don't want to risk your opponent making something huge and running over Echidna. That could be a problem. So, there you go. That is what we're trying to do. That is the Bishbaalkin Combo. No! Not my Rise. I needed that to live. Well, that kind of sucks. I was finally going to summon out Vennominaga. I had the perfect board. Well, unfortunate. Ancient Gear Howitzer? Howitzer. Yeah, because he needs to have Ancient Gear control. Okay. No, Megaton Golem. What does this do? Opponent can activate blah 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 blah. This card fuses some of you 2 or more monsters. Attack up to that many times during the battle phase. Okay. Doesn't this thing do something if it dies? I think it does. I'm still gonna kill it though. I don't have a reason to not kill you, so I'm going to kill you anyway. Like, he can summon this thing, but I'm not really afraid of this either. Big whoop. Big claw. Big stick, no love. Alright, we're pretty set. He does get an Ancient Gear if this dies, but I'm not really worried about that too much. I can even make a Nantha if I really wanted to, and I don't have enough snakes for that. I'm really upset, though. I was so close to Vennominaga, but at the very least I got to show off the combo, so I can't be too mad. So here's what we're going to do. Ramifications. We are going to ditch Vennominaga. I'm sorry, love. And let's see. I can change your attack to 0. I'm going to change your attack to 0. And search a monster just because I can. So we'll get our last Codal. And this guy becomes 0. So, yeah, pretty much that's going to be game right there. I don't need to do anything else. So, there's the Bishbaalkin Combo. Luckily, our opponent didn't have any interrupts, so we got to show off everything perfectly. Unfortunately, didn't get to summon Vennominaga, but we got one more duel in us today, so we'll see. You know, Vennominaga doesn't show up every day, and we were close. That was as close as we could possibly get without actually doing it. So let's go for one more duel and see what happens. You know, I'd like to summon out Bishbaalkin again. If not, at least do some other, you know, Venomy thing. At least Vennominon is really big today. Alrighty, we got ourselves one last duel of the evening, everybody. Last chance for romance. We are gonna just go whole hog into it. Go first. There we go. Oh, so close. Well, we got the Snake Rain, but the problem... Well, I might still be able to do this. We might still be able to cheat this out. So, Curse, Nunu. Let's see. Where is Zoha and Naoya? Yeah, because I have another Vennominon for exactly this sort of shenanigans. Okay. I should still be able to do this. So we'll get rid of Vennominon. We're going to once again try the Bishbaalkin combo. You know, that's what I built the deck to do, is do that combo. And barring that, just do as much damage as humanly possible. Plus, I got caught by the grave, so I'm not worried about Ash Blossoms or anything like that. So, all I need is a tuner. So, we're going to go for the King of the Feral Imps once again. And, you know, this is just setting up Venom. You know, one day, every old archetype from GX will have support. Venoms, Volcanics, what other old GX archetypes are there? Moki Mokis. They're all going to have that support that makes them just... They don't need to be meta or anything. They just need to be, like, playable. You know? They don't need to be, like, meta-defining. They don't have to negate everything. They just have to be able to do what they want. You know, like I said, Venoms, just make it so the Venom counters do something other than reduce attack. And they'll be perfect. People would love to play Venoms again. You know, I don't need to play Dart Magicians for the billionth time in a row. I don't need to play... What other? I don't need to play no new archetypes that just does the same thing as every other archetype. I want to play an old archetype, but in a new way. You know? You know, I would love... You know, if Venoms get more support somehow between now and the end of the 100 days, I'll play them again. I'll make room for it. I'll do it for the finale if I have to. You know? It's like one of those things. I would do that for Volcanics, too, if they were actually going to do any support for those boys. I know, Konami's weird sometimes with who they support, who they don't. Amazon's got more support before Venoms and Volcanics, which I think is weird. I mean, don't get me wrong, Amazons are cool. But are they getting support because they're cool, or is it because they have boobs? You know, I haven't looked recently, but I'm fairly certain Vennominaga has boobs. So, I'm just saying, Konami, by your own rules, apparently, Venom should get support. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that if a deck has boobs in it, it ought to be getting support. That seems to be your game plan there. Okay, so Lamia... Well, actually, I don't even need Lamia. Actually, I just won't use Lamia's effect. Yeah, that still works. I was like, I already have Ananta. I don't need to search out my Vennominon. I just kind of went for Lamia automatically because that's what I do. But this still works. And I am glad that my opponents aren't rage quitting to this. I don't know if that's because he secretly has Nibiru, or he's just, like, curious as to what I'm doing. Could go either way. You never know. So let's go ahead into the Mighty Frame once more. You know, it's a 1-2 buckle my shoe sort of combo, but it works. So, boom, boom. Please give me my trap card. That's still fine. It's fine. So, Mighty Frame. And bring these two back. Boom, boom. And should I hit for Snake Rain to thin the deck out? I don't think I should. Or should I? No. I probably could, but I'm not counting the cards quite right. I'm not counting no cards, so... Might mess me up? Might... Okay, so I'm not going to have everything. I guess I could have... Yeah, I could have done the Snake Rain. Okay, I got a little timid there. I got a little gun shy. I didn't want to ruin the deck, or rather the combo too much, so... It is what it is. Actually that works fine. We're gonna play Reptilian Spawn here. I play this just so I can use it to search out my Codal with the Reptilian spell, whose name I forget off the top of my head. But this will work, so I can just tribute these three. That way I have Ogdo Abyss. Hey, that's pretty neat. So we'll go ahead and set a couple cards, and I could Snake Rain now. You know what? We'll Snake Rain now. Why not? Why the frig not? Let's send everything we don't need to the graveyard. And we are set in gold. Okay, we'll let our opponent... You know, we did a lot of stuff. It's time for our opponent to get to do stuff. Let's see what they've got. You know, I've got a 7,500 point Vennominon. I've got everything that is not my Rise of the Snake Deity. It's the one thing I wanted, but, you know, sometimes the deck giveth, sometimes the deck does not giveth. It would be nice if I had it, though, because in the end phase Abomination, I could pop my own Vennominon. Dark Contract with Patent License. Small World. Okay, so this is DDDs. I never understood how the spell worked. Reveal monster. Okay, so reveal the keeper. Banish the one dude. Search the other dude. Banish that dude. Okay. So basically he just gets to add a dude. Like he gets to add this dude. Look at this dude. This guy's got no attack points. That's what kind of dude that is. So we're up against DDDs. DDDs can be a very serious threat, depending on exactly what he's going to go into. But I have the ability to just get rid of everything summoned that was not summoned from the grave. I also have Offerings of the Snake Deity. Oh wait, what does this do again? Opponent special summons a monster, blah 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 blah. Inflict 1,000 damage. While this card's on the field, opponent got special summon monster, the same type of cards as that special summon monster this is a turn. Okay. That's the thing. It's a thing, that's for certain. I'm gonna go ahead and use Overlord now. Just gonna get rid of it. You know, I lose my own cards, but I'd rather interrupt his plays. I'd rather stop him from doing some of the things he wants to do, if I can help it. So, okay, DD Swirl Slime. Fusion summoning into Genghis. If a DD is summoned while this card's face up, target a DD in the grave, summon it. Okay. I don't think that'll help him, but he at least has a monster. Alright. But let me tell you... Oh, wait, no, he's not done. He summoned something else. What does this do? Only control one of these. Once per chain, when a monster card your opponent controls activates its okay. So this has... So I have to do something for this to do something. Okay. Unfortunately for you, I don't need to do anything. I'm just going to go ahead and pop everything. Offer. I give this to you, Vennominon. I mean, Vennominaga, whatever your name is. So, that's going to be game right there. My opponent surrenders. So, there you go. We went for Vennominon. We made him huge. We missed the mark of Vennominaga, which is sad. I probably could have got it if I had just not been gun-shy, to be honest, but that's the deck today, everybody. So let's go for the end screen. We've done what we set off to do. Alrighty, everybody. We got ourselves our Venom deck, and we did somehow go 3-all. I was expecting more of a 2, possibly a 1. There's a lot of negation nowadays, and the deck doesn't always get the combo. You know, we had ourselves a good lucky sort of day. Not gonna lie. A little bit of luck was on our side. I guess Vennominaga sacrificed her snake boobs in order to allow us to have the luck we needed to do the combo as much as we got to do it. You know, it's a nice combo. It does work. And as you can see in the first duel, we didn't always need to go for the combo to win. It just really helps when the combo goes off. So, I'm glad that the deck worked. Maybe this will get Konami to actually make Venom support. Who knows? But for now, we've had ourselves our duels. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. If you enjoyed seeing this deck and seeing how it works, smack the like button. I would appreciate it. It lets me know that you like what we're seeing here today. And consider subbing if you haven't already. You know, no pressure, no nothing. Just saying, if you like the videos, consider doing so. And tomorrow, I'm still not telling you what's in Villain Week because that's a secret. But it's going to be a 5Ds villain. That's all you need to know. So, I'll see you guys again next time with more Yu-Gi-Oh! Action. Your boy Memphis signing out. I'll see you next time.